Hello everyone, and today we're going to be setting up an entire cybersecurity lab, and we're going to start penetration testing a vulnerable machine. So, to start off, we're going to start installing Virtualbox. Virtualbox is a program that allows us to set up a mini computers and networks and will be the basis of our entire cyber lab. So first off, go to Google, and you can just type in Virtualbox, download, and you can scroll down to the download section. So now we're at the Virtualbox page. Remember to install the correct operating system. Because I'm on a Windows 10 machine, I'm going to click Windows Hosts. And make sure to install the extension pack 2, because without it, it won't work. So after it's done installing, we can go ahead and just start. And you just want to click through all these settings. We don't want to do any customization. If you see this warning sign, don't be alarmed. We can just go ahead and click yes, click install, give it the proper permissions. It may take a while, which is no problem at all. Okay, so here we are after it's done installing, so we can go ahead and click finish. And it should auto start. So now that we're at the Virtualbox main page, we want to be able to install the extension pack as well. To do this, just go to wherever you downloaded the extension pack. It's going to be over in downloads. Double click the extension pack and it should automatically bring you to this page. Click reinstall. Scroll all the way to the bottom. We're just skipping all the... Awesome. Now it's successfully downloaded. So now we have Virtualbox set up. There's one last setting we want to check before we start anything, and that is virtualization. So if we go over to a task manager by pressing Ctrl-Alt-Delete, it should open our task manager. And if we go over to performance, and down here in the virtualization, we can see that it's already enabled. If your virtualization is enabled, you can stop the video here and move on. If not, I'm going to continue on how to fix this scenario. So what we want to do is access the BIOS settings. So if you go over to the bottom left, type in BIOS, and click Change Advanced Startup Settings, and go ahead and click Restart Now. I'm going to go ahead and cut the screen sharing right now, because as soon as I click this, it'll stop the program from screen sharing, but I'll have some screenshots to show you guys. So after you click Restart, it'll take you to a blue screen, and you want to click Troubleshoot, and then you want to go to Advanced Options, and then UEFI Firmware Settings. So what this does is automatically take you to your BIOS settings. You can do this manually as well by restarting your computer and either pressing F12 or F11 or one of the F keys depending on your computer's model. And once you access the BIOS, you're going to be taken to a blue and gray screen. And you'll see tabs at the top as well as multiple parameters inside. So remember, you can't use your mouse inside the BIOS. You're going to have to scroll around using your arrow keys and enter key. Arrow keys to tab over, as well as the enter key to change parameters. In this case, we can go over to the configuration tab, go over to Intel Virtual Technology. The parameter will be labeled virtualization, VT, something similar that has to do with virtualization, and go ahead and select it and click enable. And go ahead and look at the footer to save these settings, and you should be good to go. Thanks for listening.